since it's Friday, and since we started the show with a glimpse of what the weekend could look like, we have to address what everybody's talking about this weekend, which is the Anant Ambani and Radhika Merchant's wedding. Stars have descended from Mark Zuckerberg to Bill Gates to Shah Rukh Khan to Rihanna, who's performing. Everybody's there. And there's a lot of talk about who's wearing what, and also a lot of talk about who's eating what. So since this is the Breakfast Club, we thought let's also take a sort of hit at it. Let's also understand, if you were to, I mean, of course you and I are not invited, we are sitting here, but if you did want to get a glimpse of what a really luxury wedding like this would be serving, what could it be like? So to understand that, I called up my friend, Megha. Now, Megha does something very interesting. In fact, let me walk the talk and let me go to her while I do this. Good morning, Megha.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good.
Thank you for having me over.
Thank you so much for coming in. My God, it's quite a spread. I was just telling our viewers that Megha does something very interesting. She curates very luxury experiences, but in sit-down dinners at home. So forget Michelin star restaurants and reservations. You can just call her up and she'll curate like a meal specially for you. It could be dairy free, it could be anything. So my brief to Megha was that if I were Neeta Ambani and thinking about putting out a really nice spread, I would perhaps think about serving Gujarat, serving Indian heritage, something that is rooted in India yet meant for an international audience, right?
Absolutely,
meant for people who might not like too much spice, might be wary of dairy, so all of these things in mind. So I just gave her that brief and I said, can you cook like some breakfast for us? And look what she's come with. So take us through what's going on here.
So we have 3 things today. There are 2 savouries and 1 sweet, of course.
Okay.
So should we maybe start with the first dish?
Yeah, please.
Which is actually the humble bakri, which we're going to turn into an avocado toast. So here we have a vegan cream cheese and spiced fennel dressing, pate or a spread actually. And then over that, we're going to add some fresh avocado. And of course, the avocado is best when it's cut freshly because you want to keep the color.
Nice.
Otherwise, it oxidizes really quickly.
And this is a trick. Not everybody gets how to. Let me see if you're able to crack that.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Now
no
you put me on the spot. No, but
voila, well done.
And then we just quickly slice that in. So you know, this one is like a basic avocado
I've never
toast,
been able to do that, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I always struggle.
We'll do this post.
Yeah.
It's really easy. I'm sure you'll manage perfectly well. So to the avocado toast, we're going to add some
bakri.
Yeah, I love the bakri. And this actually, the bakri I made is gluten-free. So, you know, it's really important to kind of take into account whenever we're doing large caterings to ensure that we have something for everybody to eat.
Yeah.
So this is a gluten-free and vegan dish.
Okay.
And then we add our avocado on top. Oops.
Nice.
Yeah, and then of course this one, so it's not only Gujarati with the bakri, but we also have
Can I help you with that?
Yes, please. In fact, you know what? Before you start helping me, I'm going to give you an apron.
Thank you.
So you don't dirty your beautiful clothes.
Oh, thanks. That's nice.
Thank you. You want me to help you with that?
Yes.
Let me help you with that quickly.
Oops. This is something I never get to do at home because I'm always in studio for breakfast. I miss having breakfast.
You miss breakfast
Taza, yeah.
I'm really excited. You love this. Okay. So we have the avocado and then over that, I've made it like
Can I ask you an avocado question that all our viewers would be wondering?
Of course.
How do you know that the avocado is ready? Because that's my struggle.
So that's not really hard. So when you touch the avocado, you'll know. See, touch it and feel it. It's a little softer. And when it's hard, then it's not done. So the different ways and different qualities have different ways to recognize it.
Yeah, because there's always a surprise inside. You never know what you're going to cut into.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That's good. Touch and see if it's soft.
Yes.
Not too soft though.
Yeah, not too soft though. But when it's starting a little soft, you put it in the refrigerator so it lasts a little longer that way.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
And then this is like a healthy sort of green toast of sorts. So a little bit of cucumber in there as well. And then I'm going to add a little bit. This is how we kind of bring in the world. So I'm adding a little bit of aged Modena balsamic vinegar to that.
Okay. What's the heritage? Where is this from?
So this is from the Reggio Emilia district in Italy. In fact, this is around the area where Parmesan, originates from as well.
Oh, how nice!
So we have a little bit of
so
the
we
West
have
in
Gujarat meets Italy happening on the table.
Yeah, absolutely. And then of course we have the beautiful fried poha because we. A little bit of Indori food as well, bringing that in.
I like that.
And of course, some nice save. So it's like nice and crunchy. You'll really love this.
Okay.
And then additionally, we'll add a little bit of microgreen over that. So it's like really healthy for you. Why don't you give it a try? Or should we do all of them and then you want to like dig into all of them one by one?
I can't wait. Let's try.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So there is bakri, vegan.
Yes, bakri.
There is
and gluten-free.
And gluten-free.
Yes, very important.
There's avocado, there's green, there's cucumber.
And you have a vegan cream cheese in there as well.
Oh God, I'm supposed to bite?
Yes, please. Have a little kitchen towel in case you need.
Yes, I will. This is loaded.
Yeah? Fun, right?
Yum.
And fresh.
Yum.
And guilt-free as well.
It's, what's the tang? It's got a nice...
So that's actually the balsamic. So we're kind of substituting the balsamic in a way to the tamarind a little bit, but not exactly. Fun.
Yeah, balsamic with the... very nicely, Megha's telling me, listen, you've got food on your... on your face. Thank you.
Look out for each other, no?
Yes, please, please. And for Indian born talent, always.
Oh, thank you.
So,
thank you.
So instead of the imli ki chutney, there's balsamic.
Yeah,
That's a cute thing.
Yeah, because balsamic is slightly sweet, a little tangy. So just kind of, bringing it all together because you have that sweet, the saltiness from the cream cheese and then you have the freshness from the avocado and of course the crunch. I love that bit a lot.
Yeah.
Should we move to the next
Yes,
dish? Okay.
yes.
So this one is really exciting. This one is actually a Sabudana ka pancake.
Oh.
So this is a Sabudana pancake which has been, made a little bit like a hash brown almost.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
And this has got a little cold now, so ideally the best way to serve it is of course like nice and hot and really crispy.
Yeah, yeah.
And now to this we'll add a pate which is basically made with tikha jote chili powder. So it's basically like a lesuni chili powder which has some peanuts in it. So I've actually taken the liberty to make it a little bit like a pate but not super spicy but also spicy.
Again, your ingredients are very Indian.
And Gujarati really
and
as
Gujarati,
well. Yeah.
But you've turned it into a very nice...
Yeah, so we're kind of elevating the plating as well a little bit. So it's a little more sort of, you can relate to it more.
Yeah,
when
can
you
I
have,
taste a bit of that?
Yeah, but this one is a little more spicy. I've also planned the menu in such a way.
The
I
spice.
know.
Let's try.
Is it too spicy? No.
Not
good.
at all.
Yeah, because I was trying to
Good for me, but some people might. Yeah.
So we have like a differentiation in terms of the dishes being little spicy, not spicy at all. So this is like really easy. So not like a whole lot of it.
But the Sabudana pancake has some greens I can see.
Yes, of course. Of course, there's some curry patta in there as well.
I
some
see.
fresh cilantro, a little bit of chili as well. And some sweet potatoes and some regular potatoes to kind of bind it together.
Nice.
And then we're going to add some
Listen, my mom's always asking me to eat like all these ingredients. Please, if served like this, I'll eat it every day.
And of course, we have to have the gathia.
Ah,
so a little
lovely.
bit of that as well.
I want a bite.
Wait, and we're not done with the plating. So, okay, you want to have the gathia, okay. And then over that, we can just have a little bit of the curry leaf. There you go. Let me get this out of the way. You want to bite
Let's be smart and use cutlery this time, huh?
Yeah.
Before I... Listen, why am I the only person eating?
So, no, please go ahead.
Why chefs don't?
No, of course, but you're the one who's hungry right now. So, what's interesting about the tikhi jota chutney or the powder is that it's actually used in a pav. In Gujarat, it's a street food. So I've kind of changed that around a little bit. So we have a little bit of balance, but it's not too spicy. But we also bring in the breakfast
this
pancake.
This is so much more spicier, but with the whole thing, it's looking...
Yeah, it comes together beautifully.
Very nice.
I'm so glad you liked it.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Okay. And the last one, this is going to be fun. This one, I'm really excited about this one particularly because this one is basically a cake dhokla. The base is banana and walnuts. Before that,
can you just show this?
Of course, but can we just, okay.
To our viewers.
But this is going to be confusing, so let me get rid of the garnishes. There you go. Okay. Yeah.
This is? Cake dhokla.
This is cake dhokla, which I've turned into a little bit of a churro. So basically, it's the same recipe of a dhokla, but it's made with bananas and walnut and some chocolate chips as well. And then it's been cut up and then fried very lightly, not deep fried, but like pan fried. So it has a little bit of a churro feel to it. So we're going to do the plating now. And of course, that cake is fully...
What's that?
So that's
chocolate.
like a nice dark chocolate and, you know, mixed like hazelnut, pistachio base. So we're kind of deconstructing the churros essentially. And also making it like individual and bite-sized and, you know, easy to kind of pick up and eat, but not like super filling. And then we also have a beautiful toile over that. So we could use a black sesame and white sesame because that's also used a lot
What
in
is this
Gujarati
made of?
food. This one is a sugar base and it's black sesame and white sesame as well. And of course, so when you're serving this...
It's basically til.
Yeah.
Can I tell our viewers?
Yeah. It's a
fancy name for til.
Like a flat gajak of sorts. Let's call it that. Let's call it that.
Yeah.
And so also when you're kind of serving on the table, then you go around it with a little bit of maple syrup. It's ready to go. So dig in. Let me clear that out.
Your
for you.
beautiful plate. Let me put that back up.
Yeah, but just take a, you know, use your hands
I'm
for this.
supposed to eat all of that together to get the flavor, right?
Yeah, that would be ideal. I can just kind of break it down.
So
Yeah, go for
isn't
it.
that the trick? Like
Yeah,
you've got to crack.
Yeah, but this, yeah.
Should you try?
Yeah, this,
I'm not getting it right.
no, you're right. But it's for a while, so it needs to be
Okay.
refrigerated, so it
Okay.
remains crisp. Yeah.
Okay. So I got a bit of the chocolate, of the banana
Dhokla churros.
Dhokla churros, and I got some maple syrup. Oh man, sugar.
You know what? There actually isn't any sugar in this dish. So the only the sugar that comes from bananas is naturally in there. So it's like a nice maple syrup. So that's not a sugar syrup either. And the dark chocolate, whatever naturally there is, but there's no additional sugar added to this at all. So keeping it really healthy, you know. So
Dude, I want more crunch. This is really nice.
and I have one with a little bit of pumpkin seeds as well. So
let me try this one.
Choose your favorite.
Yeah, seeds. That's my thing. अच्छा Megha, people watching ना right now will say कि भाई ये तो बहुत fancy है. But घर पे क्या कर सकते हैं? Is there like a not so chef-like version that can be tried at home?
Of course. So for example, even this cake is so yummy. It's one of my favorite cakes to eat because it's so guilt-free. There's no eggs. There's no gluten. It's just actually made with only besan ka atta. So you can actually just make this cake and have this at home, and it stays well for a week at least.
So what all do you put?
I put bananas, like really ripe bananas, walnuts, besan, and a little bit of
Besan?
Yeah, there's besan.
What are you saying?
There's no flour. There's no like maida.
I've never
stuff.
heard that.
There's only besan. Can you believe that? There's only. Please have it separately to believe. Actually,
I did.
You have a piece here which is just without anything.
Besan in cake, guys. Are you taking notes?
And there's no all-purpose flour or any other flour at all. Try it.
Okay, for everybody watching, thinking ये miss हो गया है, please go to our YouTube channel. We'll put the entire segment out over there, so you can pause, take notes, do the whole thing. Okay, so go to the CNN News 18 YouTube channel if you want more details. Okay, so can I pick favorites already?
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
So I'm an avocado girl, so I'm totally
Love
going
that, yeah.
in for
Yeah.
that vegan, gluten-free bakri.
Yeah.
I think that with the yummy microgreens.
Yeah, and this is so healthy for you. Nutrition
I
packed
love
and
it.
everything.
I don't have so much of a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
But definitely an avocado
Yeah,
for breakfast
yeah,
kind of a girl.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
amazing. That's great.
Yeah.
I'm thinking now somebody who's used to hash brown being served like
Yeah.
a sabudana version
Yeah.
of it. That would be like so cool.
Yeah, and even the adults would like, enjoy this. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of not very fancy.
Yeah.
A little more closer
And
to
then
home.
of course, you have to be careful when you eat this. Megha is saying that I don't have to be worried, but I'll go back and count my calories and then tell you more.
I can promise you, this one has like no added sugar at all, like zero. The only thing that has sugar is the toile on top. That's it, which is now kind of breaking down because the temperature. But yeah, that's all.
That's amazing. So, like I said, we are lesser mortals. We couldn't make it to a really fabulous wedding. I'm sure everybody's having a good time over there. But maybe you can feel good about yourself, treat yourself with something like this at home. Make it at home or just call Megha. She'll come and make it for you and she'll put it out on the table as well. Megha is one of those finalists at MasterChef as well.
Yes.
Right? And I keep saying this on the program, we've got artists who are homegrown, We want to talk about chefs who are homegrown because that's really the purpose. We've got trips to Kashmir like we were talking about. That train journey was amazing, right?
I want to be there right now.
Yeah, go there, have some food, bake yourself some nice banana dhokla. Right? But I'm feeling so bad. I'm the only person eating it. I see my team hovering from there, saying that we also want to buy it.
Let me take some for them.
No, we'll call them over here. Guys, come on, stop like looking at it from behind the scenes. Okay, they're acting shy now. We'll wait on that. But thank you so much, Megha, for sharing all your tips.
Pleasure.
And also making such nice breakfast
No, it was my
for us.
pleasure.
While me and the team polish it off, why don't you go take a break? We'll see you in a bit.